When you think of Rio Carnival, what's the first thing that pops into your head? It's probably that huge, spectacular parade, isn't it? I mean, thousands of dancers, these insane costumes, absolutely colossal floats just gliding down the runway. It's this explosion of music and color that we see on TV all around the world. It is, without a doubt, an unbelievable sight.
You know, they call it the greatest show on Earth. And, honestly, they're not wrong. The sheer scale of it is just, it's hard to even wrap your head around. This isn't just some big party. It's a massive, epic production, a cultural event that grabs the attention of millions every single year.
But have you ever really stopped to wonder what's going on behind the scenes? What kind of machinery? What kind of passion? What sheer human effort does it take to make that final parade happen year after year? Well, let's pull back the curtain, because the real story, well, it's even more incredible than the parade itself.
To really get Carnival, you first have to understand its engine room, and that is the Samba School. This is the absolute heart and soul of the whole operation. It's the community that literally breathes life into the parade.
Okay, so first things first, let's clear up the name. A Samba school is not a school where you go to get, a degree in Samba. The official name, GRES, is short for Recreational Guild Samba School. A much better way to think of it is as a huge, elaborate social club that's tied to a very specific neighborhood, often a favela. The entire community comes together with this immense pride to compete.
And to give you an idea of just how important these schools are, the biggest ones, we're talking Mangueira, Salgueiro, Beija-Flor, they have the same kind of fanatical, passionate support that you see from major football clubs. People are fiercely loyal to their school's colors, its story, its people. It's a massive part of their identity.
And Samba has had this incredible journey from the shadows into the spotlight. Get this, until the 1930s, being a sambista was actually illegal. The music was born in Afro-Brazilian communities and faced a ton of prejudice. But then the first school, Deixa Falar, which means let them talk, was founded, and a movement began. By the 30s, the government itself recognized Samba as a national treasure, and by 1984, it had its own cathedral, the Sambadrome.
And here's the thing that blows my mind. The carnival you see in February, that's just the finish line. This thing is a year-long marathon. The very moment one parade ends, the preparation for the next one kicks off. It's this relentless, incredible cycle of creativity and pure hard work.
So how does it all come together? Well, first, they have to choose a theme, the enredo. That's the story they're going to tell on the runway. Then, a theme song is written just for that story, an anthem that thousands of people will learn word for word. After that, in this amazing place called Samba City, hundreds of artists spend months building those gigantic floats and crafting every single costume by hand. And then, the most important part, they rehearse, relentlessly. From as early as June, the entire community practices for their 82 minutes of glory.
Okay, so let's go inside. Let's talk about the rehearsals, because this is where you can feel the raw, unfiltered energy of Carnival. This is the crucible where the whole performance gets forged.
You've basically got two main ways to experience this. The quadra rehearsals are held right at the school's headquarters. They're super authentic, really intimate. It feels like you've stumbled into the best neighborhood block party of your life. Then you've got the technical rehearsals, which actually happen on the Sambadrome runway itself. These are huge, often free, and they feel like a full-scale dress rehearsal, just without the final elaborate floats and costumes.
And right at the center of all this, literally and figuratively, is the Bateria. This is the percussion orchestra. This is the thunderous, powerful, undeniable heartbeat of the Samba School. The rhythm they create is what propels thousands of people forward in perfect time.
And the scale is just wow. A single Bateria can have more than 300 drummers. 300! All playing together in perfect sync. Can you even imagine the power of that sound? People have called it the ultimate power percussion experience on the planet. And for good reason. It's a wall of sound that you don't just hear, you feel it right in your bones.
So if you're lucky enough to be at a rehearsal, who are the key players to watch? Well, of course, you've got the Bateria. Then you have the passistas. These are the elite dancers with lightning-fast footwork. You have to look for the Porta-Bandeira and Mestra Sala. They're this elegant couple who dance with the school's flag. And so importantly, you have the Baianas. These are the honored elder women of the community in their big, swirling dresses, representing the history and the very soul of the school.
Now, you might be thinking, this sounds amazing, but it's got to be some closed-off, locals-only thing, right? Wrong! And this is the most incredible part. This isn't some secret society. Visitors are totally welcome to come and experience it.
So how can you get your own backstage pass to the Rio Carnival?
Well, a lot of tours make it super easy. They'll usually handle the transport, give you a welcome caipirinha, which is Brazil's national cocktail to get you in the mood, and maybe even give you a quick samba lesson. They cover your entrance fee, and you get to spend the next 5 or 6 hours completely immersed, dancing right alongside the community members who pour their hearts into this.
And really, that's the main takeaway here. When you go to one of these rehearsals, you're not just watching a practice session. It's so much more than that. What you're actually seeing is the soul of an entire community, all their pride, all their passion, all their history, right there on display.
So, just remember this. That final parade is the polished, perfect performance for the world to see, and it's absolutely spectacular. But the rehearsals? That's where you feel the sweat, the joy, the raw, unfiltered energy that makes Carnival what it is. It's the journey, you know, not just the final destination.
It kind of makes you think, doesn't it? Beyond the big, flashy event that everybody sees, what's the year-long effort? What's the passionate rehearsal that really defines the spirit of your own community?